Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rocket video. If you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. It is greatly appreciated. I also have a Houston Rocket daily channel and also a lifestyle channel down below, along with all my social links. Be sure to check that out. There was a article coming out of Rockets Wire basically saying that photos appeared to show Dante Exum with the Rockets in the Bahamas, and a report out of Australia actually suggests that a deal is coming. And if you were watching the Rockets this past season, if you were watching my Rocket videos this past season, Dante Exum didn't play a single game, whether that was due to injury, because it seemed as if he was injured, but it was up in the air. It was, is he injured? Is he not injured? Is he somewhat injured? Did they don't want him to play? What is going on with Dante Exum? Everyone kind of just assumed that whenever the offseason came, he was just not going to get re-signed, and most likely that was going to be the end of his NBA career, or at least getting solid enough minutes in his NBA career until he can prove himself. However, he's only 26 years old, and he just had a very very impressive Olympics. He played about 20.6 minutes per game, averaged about 9 points, 3.7 rebounds, 2.8 assists, shot 56.7 from the field, was showing some big plays, just delivering some big plays. After the Olympics, my opinion on Dante Exum getting re-signed with the Houston Rockets has completely changed. Right now, I'm almost 100% loving it. I would love for them to re-sign Dante Exum, because he just looked like he didn't lose any athleticism in the Olympics. Like, he truly looked like he was ready to be a significant, solid backup point guard. And the reason I like this so much is because DJ Augustine probably isn't here too long. And if Dante Exum's ready to go, if the Rockets were to actually re-sign Dante Exum and he was going to be our backup point guard, you can go ahead, you can trade DJ Augustine, you can get your value back, whether that's, a young player, or whether it's a veteran role player, or it's a second-round draft pick, whatever it is for DJ. Now you're able to go ahead and trade him. He is 33, 34 years old, so he's going to get traded anyways, but this would be icing on the cake right here, because I like DJ. If Dante doesn't come back to the Rockets next season, then I'm not as big on trading away DJ, because we need a backup point guard. We need someone who can kind of run the offense. I'm not too big on Armani Brooks being the main backup. His contract, his status with the Rockets is kind of still up in the air, as crazy as that sounds. So Dante Exum would just add more depth. The only question now at this point in the season is we're getting closer and closer and closer to the start. Who's going to get cut? Who's going to be the odd man out? Honestly, right now it's kind of looking like Armani Brooks is going to be the odd man out. And if you guys watch me, you know that's just so infuriating. It is very, very frustrating that it seems like Anthony Lamb might be picked ahead of Armani Brooks. But we'll see. You got training camp, you got preseason. We'll see what happens. If Armani gets an opportunity somewhere else, he's going to absolutely go off. And with the Houston ties, the University of Houston ties, I really want to see Armani in a Rockets uniform for the remainder of the next season. And honestly, right now, it's just not looking like as promising as it was at the end of last season, when he broke Steph Curry's three-point record for most threes in his first 15 games. The good news for Dante Exum is, it seems, if it's not the Houston Rockets, it should be somebody. I don't think the finances have come out on a possible signing, but the thing is, as I was mentioning, he just looked like he didn't lose a step. He's a very, very solid defender. That's one of the huge reasons why I'm so big on him. He was guarding Kevin Durant. He was guarding Luka Doncic in the Olympics. He was doing a great job. Very versatile. And he was a huge prospect when he came out of the league. Everybody knew who Dante Exum was. He even had that huge role in 2K, and to see Dante Exum get another chance, and if it's on the Rockets this next season when he's healthy, man, I think he really, really would be great. So I never thought I would say this, but I really want the Houston Rockets to go out and re-sign Dante Exum. I hope it happens, and in fact, I think it is going to happen. It seems like the Rockets are going to be the team that does take a risk on him. The good news, too, about even the Armani Brooks situation and the whole Anthony Lamb situation is that the Rockets might have a trick up their sleeve, and they might be trying to create a trade package where they're able to kind of make it make sense. They're able to have a little bit more flexibility. I don't know what that trade would entail, but I do know that if you have any idea about Rafael Stone, I mean, it seems like his mind is always working, and he, to me, is the perfect crafter of creative trades. So if there's going to be someone who can make this happen and make it all make perfect sense, I really think it's going to be Rafael Stone and the Houston Rockets. So that's it for today, guys. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let me know if you want to see Dante Exum on the Houston Rockets next season.